Since we have very little time left, I would really, request for short answers. I promise I'd be short with my questions. Uh, can I request Christian to also please switch on your camera? Yeah. We are going to be talking about the value additions of HJT for different applications. So due to higher prices, HJT modules have been traditionally a product for residential rooftop. So how do you see HJT competing in this field today? And what type of HJT modules do installers prefer for these applications?
This is a different question to answer because basically for residential rooftops, bifaciality is not a very important feature. So I would say that there is where back contact cell or heterojunction will be face-to-face. You can do back contact cell with heterojunction, but it is not implemented in the market yet. But I think that typically rooftop customers want the highest efficiency. So it's going to be a split between heterojunction and back contact cell. They are similar in cost right now on the market. So that will be probably, it's a strong market, but not as strong as the utility scale, we think.
Okay. Peter, would you like to add to that?
Yeah, for our application, we do have the benefit of the high bifaciality of the heterojunction. This is why for us, we are only using heterojunction to achieve the highest power available. And for us, it's the market standard at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. And when will we see HJT really being used in the utility scale segment? When will we see that tipping point, so to say?
So today, it really depends on the view of the market. Typically, large projects are developed maybe 1 year in advance, even up to 2 years. So today, the development is being done on many utility scale projects on heterojunction all over the world, in Europe as well. We have over 350 megawatt in Bulgaria installed and many other projects right now being signed. The point here is always the same. The price gap of the product means that you need a justification to do heterojunction because the product itself is more expensive. In terms of the vertical installation, the justification is quite clear. The bifaciality is so high that it's just a complete package. In terms of utility scale, the justification for a IPP or developer is lower LCOE, which is today already what happens. But development of projects many times go through an EPC, who is the final contractor, let's say, and many times they only have the motivation to reduce the total system cost. In that case, it is right now a little bit sometimes better, sometimes not. So the market acceptance of heterojunction will increase the lower we will get with the cost. But I think that the time for IPPs and developers is very clear, is today.
So what are the primary factors that have made HJT such an attractive proposition for utility scale?
So let me tell you, so I've been in photovoltaic many years and I've done heterojunction for a long, long time, but we were always very expensive that time at Sanyo. It was always this object of desire. Everybody wanted to do heterojunction because of the really, really good performance. The track record is 20 years with very good results, low degradation, almost no problems on the field, due as well because the cell is very simple. So everybody always wanted to be able to install heterojunction because it was proven to be so good. But it was always the cost. It was so high. So everybody was like, let's do, no, it's too expensive. And now that heterojunction is no longer so expensive, all of those people who have a lot of experience, they are thinking, oh, now I can use it because all of those advantages are in my hands. So it's kind of that psychological point.
Right, Peter, would you like to add?
I think this was the same for us. Yeah.
Okay, so we are at the fag end of our webinar. Just one quick question from Christian, that you have a dedicated module range for floating solar, and there is a lot more. There are a lot of more application areas like building integrated, vehicle integrated, carports, sound barriers. Probably Peter knows better. So all these things are there. So does Huasun plan to expand its market applications to any of these technologies in the future?
Yes, you mentioned the floating systems. Everybody has floating system modules. I guess you just get a glass module and it will work well in floating. But in our case, we have made a module that is enough or well protected enough to be even on salty water. This is because of our special protection against humidity ingress into the glass structure. Honestly, I think that we need to be very realistic. If you want a low cost of manufacturing, you need to be really big in terms of manufacturing. You need to do tens of gigawatts of yearly production. This means that niche products, if they require a niche product design, they will remain quite small and not so interesting. But if you can manage to get a similar product design from niche to the mainstream,